working, man.
I know what my audience like. I did some independent films with Master P. A lot of those movies did really well.
I'm ambitious, I'm a hustler. I have my own lane.
That's the thing about comedy. You wake up every day, you don't know if you're funny that day.
Nothing? Y'all don't hear nothing? Do y'all hear anything? Okay, so we got company. We got newcomers. Let's try this again. Here's my show intro, y'all. Can y'all hear the music? Oh, I don't understand. I gotta check my G's. Hold on. Let me check my G's. When I come off screen, so this is okay. All right. Let's try this again. Let's put this here. Act like we've been here before. I'm gonna put that there, and I'm gonna play the music one last time. Right now, we good? Everybody hear it? Okay. All right. Some people say yes, some people say no. We're just gonna get right to it then. Technical difficulties, it happens. We'll keep it moving. Good to see y'all, man. Welcome in, man. Friday. Come on in. Spread the word. Hit the and by spread the word I mean share this, whatever you're watching on. Shout out to everybody watching on YouTube. Hit the thumbs, hit the bell, notification, all of that. These are the normal housekeeping. Welcome to the program, ladies and gentlemen. You are now tuned into Let's Go Live with Lamont King. I'm Lamont King, and we are now live. So guess what? Let's go. That's what it is. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Monday, Wednesday, Friday version, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Shout out to everybody watching on the West Coast. I see you. And worldwide. And Friday, we call it all fun and games, man. Right now, we're bringing our New York Bureau Chief, Mr. John Watson, on remote. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the program, John Watson.
Hey, what's up with you, fam?
What's good with you? I don't know what was happening, man.
I don't know. Sometimes it just don't go your way. That's just, some days true. It just don't go your way.
Also, this is a something like a podcast for the first timers. Come in, have a seat, sit down, don't touch nothing. Something Like a Podcast, hilarious commentary, trending topics, celebrity guests, and interesting people all rolled into one. Something different than anything you've experienced before. You know what I mean? And what's up now to everybody watching on YouTube in the Peanut Gallery, also known as the nigga section.
No, okay.
And to our executive,
at least they know who they are.
They know who they are. They know.
Okay.
It's not the first time they've been called that.
Oh, come on.
Not the first.
Not the first.
Down the hall in Studio G, our executive producer, Mr. Clarkson.
Hey.
On the technicals. You should see his setup. There's a whole thing. Yeah.
Mission Control. It looks like Mission Control over there.
Mission Control.
Mission Control.
Yeah. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in now, just fresh off of the Karen Hunter show. Appreciate you. Fridays at 6:00. That's what we do. We give away money, talk a little shit, hit a little headlines, and that's pretty much it. What you drinking on, my man?
It's that it's a Caribbean.
Oh, the same stuff.
Yeah, I keep forgetting the name of it though every time because I poured it like a few minutes ago, and by the time I take the first few couple sips, I need to write it down.
You don't look at the bottle?
I do. I look at the bottle. I go, yo, I'm gonna read this label so I know when Lamont asks me, I'm gonna be like, I'm drinking this, and then as soon as I walk away,
you don't even really have to read it. You don't even have to read it. You can just look at it.
I mean, but as soon as I do that, I walk away. That was 10 minutes ago. Now I can't remember which one it was. I have several. And I don't frequent them often enough to be like, well, this is my so-and-so and this is my such and such. You know what I mean? So like,
that's a horrible commercial because we want to get where you're at.
I know. It's not good.
That's not good. That's not
good at all. But and then on the same respect, I wouldn't bring the bottle with me because they're not paying us to.
They're not paying us. So
there's that part.
Yeah, you got to do it like in the bad movies where it's on the table but it's turned around.
Right. It's perfectly placed. Yeah, no, can't do the product placements without the check, baby.
Sheesh, can't do it.
No money, no honey. No money, no honey.
Nobody, no honey. How was your week, man? How did you survive, man?
Man,
you didn't get canceled. There. Did you make it this week? Because everybody's getting canceled.
No, if I get canceled now, it won't even make a difference.
Yeah.
If now's the time, if I get canceled now, now's the time.
Now's actually the time to really talk some shit, to really test the waters.
Right.
Because
any minute now, they're gonna know who we are. They're not gonna be able to say none of the fun stuff we say on private. Right now,
man,
all the mess I want. Come on, Michael Che.
I was we will definitely get to that. I was talking to a friend of mine today. He owns a business in a sketch part of town.
Okay.
And he has a charter school and is connected to a auto body with a food truck in the parking lot. So those
all the same building? Is it all the same building?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So the charter school kids work in the shop.
Yes, actually.
And then they get lunch from the food truck.
And yes.
Okay, good.
That's actually how it's set up, and which is amazing because it's support Black business, whatever. So I'm out there.
Is your man's name LeBron James? By any
chance? It is not.
I didn't know the model. I didn't know the model of his school. I didn't know if it was the same.
Right.
But I'm sorry.
What's the what's his joint? Mission, Vision. What's his joint?
I can't even remember. Something.
Hope Akron. Something.
Yes. Yeah. Sure. Let's go with that.
Anyway, so this one is for third and fourth chance kids, kids that have really, really gone through the school system several times. You know what I mean?
Last Chance Academy.
Last Chance you. Last Chance I. Yeah. Last Chance middle. So
keep going. Here comes the cancel. Let's go. Keep going.
Right. This is the school on the diploma. It says there's nowhere else you can go. All right. So
my goodness.
Great operation, Black-owned business. I went over there to really talk and have a situation. So I'm going somewhere with this. So he was telling somebody, it's sketch. So the people out in front are from every sort. You know what I'm saying? So it's you talking to the people rooting through the trash can, and he might work for you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Out front.
Okay.
So he was looking for some mental health facility. And the guy I'm talking to, he was like, oh yeah, right around, go up 18th. Blah blah blah. And say you looking for the adult retarded facility. And I was like,
oh no,
they retarded.
You can't say that.
Not anymore,
right?
So
somebody knows that the school, LeBron school, is called I Promise. The
I
Promise.
promise.
So
Yeah.
this school is called A Fam. I can't make no promises.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna make no,
No
I ain't gonna make no
promises.
promises. I
Academy.
ain't gonna make no promises, Academy, man. Hey,
I
look, man.
Well,
I can't.
well, look, it's
The
called
statue out front is like this. The statue out front moves like this. Hey, fam, look.
Hey, at the time of the day. At the beginning, it's
Hey,
like this.
right,
At the
right.
beginning, hey,
Right. By recess is like,
hey.
hey.
No, it's called I Promise You Ain't Gonna Go Nowhere Else. Academy.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, when he said that, I was like, yo, nah, you can't. Nah, don't tell him. I said, don't tell him to say that, because he gonna go over there and say that you.
That's gonna be the huh?
Yeah, they can be like, what? So yeah, we need Mr. Clark says, test the pre-canceled waters. We need to do that. See what we can and cannot say. I think the judge is looking for no. The judge is looking for retarded. Have you been watching LeVar Jeopardy?
I saw one episode, which was yesterday, because I keep forgetting, because I just sometimes forget to watch Jeopardy, even though somewhere in the back of my brain it's been instilled in me since youth to watch Jeopardy at 7:30 p.m.
Because between you and Haynes, y'all been campaigning. You know what I mean? Like y'all the ones that I know because of.
I mean, I was advocating on that day on that show. I wasn't like I'm doing a social media campaign.
Nah, you tweeted. You did
I
tweet.
reported out. Nah, fam.
I thought
I
you
just
tweeted
reported out. No, I just reported out. I said he has been tweeting. I said he was advocating for himself.
Okay.
Because he was like, this is the job that I've been made for, and we were talking about it.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I finally watched it.
What are your thoughts? Oh, you froze. Oh, is it that?
No,
Oh,
I'm not
you come back to that.
No.
You actually have froze for a second.
Oh, really? Oh, there. Okay.
And then you came back to.
I came back to that. Okay. Well, I hadn't moved the whole time, so that's great.
Oh, geez, what is Snooze Fest? Just looking for.
No, it wasn't. So here was my conflict.
Okay.
Right. I feel like in the episode that I saw anyway, he was maybe a little too excited. Because every time, and this one guy was running the board, man. Like the end of the game was like the champion who had been there for a couple of days. He had 44,000 before Final Jeopardy. His closest competitor, which was only one other person, because the third guy didn't even make it to the finals because he was negative.
Yeah. I saw that too.
His closest competitor was 4,400. So there was no way he was running the board the whole game. But every time he got something right, like Alex Trebek, and I hate to keep comparing, but he's the GOAT.
Yeah, I mean, it's natural, it's inevitable.
Right.
Yeah.
He's the bar. So Alex Trebek would switch it up. You get something right, correct. Another one, select again. He had a litany of responses when you got something right.
Yeah, right.
Every time someone would get something right, LeVar Burton's yes.
Wait a minute. How did he do it?
No. Yes.
Oh,
it was literally yes. It was like, okay, but switch it up, fam. Like, don't be so excited. Like, it was almost like he was shocked that the person got something right.
Hand? The hand was.
I heard the hand.
Oh, you heard? Oh, okay.
I heard the hand. They don't show the host, but I heard the hand. I definitely heard the hand. The hand was definitely going like this, like a Eureka, like a you did it.
Yeah.
You can't wait to go the contestants every time they get something right. It's like, okay, good. Select again. Like, keep it moving. Like, it ain't about you, fam.
Yeah.
Like, lower. Like, I know you have a lower register. Lower your register a little bit, and just.
How were the S's though? How were the S's? Were they continuous? Were they excessive?
It wasn't excessive, but it was definitely. But it was a one. He didn't have another word.
Like run on S.
Nah, it wasn't a run on S. But it was like he didn't have another word to like. Okay, got it. Keep it. You know what I'm saying? It would everyone yes, and yes. It was always like an excited yes, not even a yes.
Yes.
Select again. Like it was like it wasn't like yes, you got it. Like it was like yes. Oh no. Yeah, he was high. He was.
What was the no? What was the no?
I don't even remember because the yeses kind of outweighed the no's because like my man was on the road again, 44,000. So he he was hitting, but I just think he needed to just relax a little bit, fam. Like that was Thursday, so that was like show number 4.
Okay.
By then he should have been a little bit more settled, and act like he'd been here a little bit. So I hope he gets a 2-week run, maybe by week 2.
Yeah.
In my opinion, he's just a little bit more calm because he has the the posture and the you know what I'm saying, the delivery as far as the questions and so forth. But just calm down a little.
As Disha said, we need more Black Joy. He's not winning. He's not competing. He's just a. What do you mean? He's just a.
See, that's a problem. You people, the Jeopardy is not necessarily 100. It's not all about the host, and that's why Alex Trebek was good, because he knew how to just carry it right there to where it wasn't really about him. He's just moving the show along.
Yeah. All right, let's go to real quick to our West Coast contributor all the way out of Nevada. Welcome to the program. Let's go live. Haynes, what's good with you? Let me see if he's still online. There we go. Haynes, what up with you?
All fun and games, man.
All fun and games.
Happy Friday, brother.
Same to you.
Peace.
I could see John was real animated telling the story, but I could not hear him. So I really don't want to go over exactly what he said. But I've been watching all week. That dude, the champion, is killing. He ain't giving nobody a chance. I'm pretty sure, dude. Every episode, he's up like 20, 25,000, 30,000. He was up last night. He won 75,000 last night. He's killing.
Haynes, before you continue, let me ask you a question, because this bothers me.
I'm supporting.
Hey, I don't think he can hear me.
My support has. I don't have it. He don't have my full support anymore because he doesn't fill the room, or he don't fill the studio to me like Alex did. He's a little bit more soft spoken. I do like the yes. I saw John giving you the story of the yes when they get it right, and the no when but he ain't filling the room, I don't think. And maybe that's the nervousness. That's just how I feel.
Yeah.
But he's been doing good. I hadn't really seen him mess up since the first day, since that first Monday. And then it was cold because he's up against some stiff competition, and all them other people got like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month.
Yeah. That's true.
And
John got a question for you. Can you hear him? Go ahead.
Haynes, can you hear me?
Here, Mr. Watson.
Oh, wow.
You can't hear me. I don't know. Maybe it's the phone.
Oh, maybe.
The audience can hear me, so.
It does sound a little different, brother. The show kind of sounds a little different.
Oh.
Like when you have me on hold, it's like you picked up the phone and set it on the desk.
Oh, geez.
Oh, no. Okay.
Oh, no, that's not.
Instead of me being on.
Yeah.
So I don't know. What's going. It just sounded a little different.
Might have to rely on the link today. Might have to rely on the
Yeah, I'm gonna put the link in the chat for anybody else that want to jump in and have a conversation with us. Just join follow the link. It's in the chat, in the YouTube chat. You ain't gotta show your face. All right, but go ahead. Yeah, we listen.
What's John's question?
Oh yeah, what was your question?
So I was going to ask, like the champion, has this tendency every time he answers a question, no matter what it is, he only says what is. Like he never says who is, or like he doesn't do the proper
right.
And he just everything is what is, and that just annoys the shit out of me. I'm like, dude, like, because everybody else has the ability to be like, oh, who is Johnson, or what is, or where is, he always says everything is what is, very monotone.
Basically saying that the champion is sticking with his responses too, just saying what is instead of who is. He's stiff too, but he's a winner, so he can do that.
He is stiff.
Yeah,
he's stiff. He a daily double hunter. He start at the bottom and go across like whatever topic it is, I got it. He's killing him, and he just go across like from the bottom up. And just going. He don't go down or go up and stick with one topic.
Okay.
He is killing him.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Hunting for the daily doubles. But you know who I want to see? I haven't seen anybody else but him. I wouldn't mind seeing Blossom do it.
Oh yeah. No, I watched her. She was a natural.
How was she?
Yeah, she was a natural.
Was she?
Yeah.
Really?
And she's a smart one too, so she fits.
She got a TV show that picked up. She busy.
Right, I think about giving her podcast a listen.
Yeah.
As long as she ain't on between 8 p.m. Eastern Monday and Wednesday.
There it is.
And 6 p.m. on Friday. All right, then.
All right, we appreciate you, Haynes, our West Coast contributor with the jewels and the bars. What was I about to say? I'm gonna bring in an executive producer real quick. The dude. Speaking of which, I read this about the other day. The loser that day, was like the worst loser ever. He broke the record.
You talking about yesterday?
Negative. Yeah, is that what it was? Yesterday.
That's the one I watched this week.
Yeah.
Yo,
Negative.
I felt so bad for son. Oh no, that wasn't the same guy. It wasn't the same guy.
It was like Wednesday, negative
Okay.
70 something
Really?
hundred. He broke the record by like $1,200. You know how bad you got to be to keep trying to answer questions. You don't know.
The one thing I could confidently say I don't ever want to be a world record breaker for.
Yeah.
It's Big Jeopardy loser.
Yeah.
You know, first of all, it's hard because like it's hard. It's not easy to get on Jeopardy. Obviously, you know what I'm saying. You got to have, you know, you got to be well studied. You got to have a good memory and all that other stuff. You really got to prep and all that. But to do all that to get on the show, you know, it's like, you know, being a competitive so and so. You know, the best of the best to get on there because, you know, but to get on there and go negative, and then
negative 800
world record breaker.
Yeah, negative 800. I'm getting nervous. I'm be like, maybe I don't know this stuff in my head. I'm gonna lay off.
At some point, I just go, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and stop.
I'm gonna lay off the buzzer, fam. You know, when they sitting there with their arms crossed, you know they're not answering another.
That was like your man yesterday. Your man yesterday had the thing in his hand, like he was like,
yeah.
I'm gonna just go ahead and I'm gonna wait till we get to the 200 and you know like the first two tiers. I'm gonna shoot at those. I'm not gonna shoot at any of these $1,000 questions anymore because they kill it.
I just bring in our immediate fact checking. Mr. Clarkson, what's good with you?
What's up, man?
Oh man, you're G's. You're G's.
My G's are dead?
Oh,
no, he sounded good. It was the applause. The applause is killing.
The applause killed me. The applause killed me. So yes, he did break the record. I think that if I was in that case, I think what I would do is I would just start pretending like something was wrong with my buzzer. Like if I'm with him, I'd be like
every time. Yeah. Because the camera's going to go.
Yeah, right.
And I would point like I knew that one. Of course it was 17.
Annoyed looking, just annoyed.
Yeah, they would have the people. They'd be like, and you knew that button.
Yeah, right.
You ain't know.
I'm going to pretend like I'm like pressing it, but I'm going nowhere near there on certain categories. So yeah, absolutely terrible. So here's the thing. He is receiving rave reviews.
Who, LeVar?
LeVar. MSNBC just did a huge story on it. New York Post just did a huge story on it. Just pulled up, and they're absolutely loving him. And the push, they're like, make him the permanent host. So,
good for him.
I mean, good for him. I agree with John. It's a bit of a weird watch. Like I think what it is that if the cadence you have to fall into. Think who's done the best with the cadence is Mayim Bialik. She's done the best so far. I actually did like Aaron Rodgers as well too. I thought Aaron Rodgers did a good job. I
don't support that. I didn't see it. I just don't support it.
Oh, come on.
Come on.
How you gonna do both?
Nah, how you gonna do both? You're still playing football.
I'm talking about you.
I'm not saying he's doing
about you. How you not gonna see it and judge it?
No. How he gonna do both? You know what I'm saying? He's still playing.
Yeah, he's not. No, he was just like that was just you know.
Yeah, I don't.
Everyone, he did a decent enough job. I like the job he did.
Yeah,
I don't think he was campaigning for the job. I just thought he was like, you know what, I can do that. Let me get a shot.
Well, actually, in the story, he kind of was. He had pitched this idea that they film all throughout the summer. He could knock them all out, so to say, and still be ready for the preseason and everything else. So I don't know if he was doing that just to get throw rocks on the Green Bay Packers because the contract and everything. But he did pitch it as an idea. So overall, LeVar has received a lot of love. I think what it is though is that Jeopardy is not about beating the other person; it's about beating the board. And I think that's how sometimes people get lost. So my man, when he dropped down, like when he was at 1,200, he should have kind of had a conversation with himself and go, what are the categories that I do know? Like, I think that's going to be studied forever because it was clearly stuff he was answering. I was like, fam, you just was guessing. You don't know.
Well, yeah, it's one thing to pick when it's your pick, go to a category. But then it's another way somebody else pick and you just and you try to.
They're not making you answer that, man. Right.
You ain't gonna get that. You know.
Yeah, he was just out there guessing anything. That's why it's so funny. Rewatch it, and you can see a moment where his confidence just leaves his body, but he's still trying to fight.
Was that in the Jeopardy round or the double Jeopardy round? When did his confidence leave him?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Geez. Oh, okay. All right. Sure.
All right. There it is.
All right. See ya.
All right. Hey, you know who would be good? LeVar Ball. LeVar Ball would be good.
A good host.
Yes. Yes.
You never hear from the contestants.
You're right. What is my son's?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's
What is Big Baller Brand?
Big Baller Brand.
Number one, the best.
He coming in with his own cue cards, index cards, not even on the board. Who would be beat in a game of 1-on-1?
Right.
Michael Jordan in high school. You know what I'm saying? I can see it. All right, you
Yeah,
brought up.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna. You brought up Michael Che. Man, this world is getting nuts, man. It's getting too nuts. It's getting nuts. So, it's getting the outrage culture is over the top. I think it's over the top. So, Michael Che, real brief. We're not gonna stay on this long.
Good. Okay.
Source of contention.
Right.
He did some things that were in poor taste and untimely on social media.
Let me guess before you continue, because I always had the same philosophy right before or during when we had these conversations. Was it Twitter that got him?
Oh yeah. Social media, fam. Yes.
Can't help themselves.
It can't help. No, this is a real. So when I look at this, right,
man,
it was really a thing where, and I said this on the previous show. I was like, yeah, in 2 seconds, you could have just not, and you'd have been okay.
You didn't have to at all.
You didn't have to.
Nobody forces you to tweet.
No, yeah.
Nobody forces you. And I don't like the argument of, I'm sorry, I don't know exactly where you're going with this, but I don't like the argument of, oh, it was a retweet. It wasn't my thought. I was just sharing a thought.
No, that's what happened. But you can't do that.
But you still shared it. Nobody forced you to share the thought.
Nobody did. Because
Cut it out.
You wanted people.
That ain't me. That was my man. I just wanted everybody else to see. Well, okay, your man has 10 followers and you have a couple million.
You found humor in something that you knew wouldn't go over well, and used the excuse.
Right, and you try to sidetrack about that. That wasn't me. That was so and so. I'm putting out their nonsense.
But here's my point, though. Here's my point, because this is why I think it's unfortunate. Now, it was irresponsible for him. Let's be all the way clear. It was very irresponsible, untimely, and without taste. That being said, so is a lot of comedy, or things that are considered comedy. So are a lot of them, right? Could he have chose not to show it? Sure. So the first tweet was, I got so many jokes in my head, like 3 minutes worth of jokes in my head about this Simone Biles situation.
Okay.
But I'm gonna leave it alone. That was the first one.
That should have been
he's baiting. He's
baiting. Yeah.
So everybody is sending him stories, and then he's reposting them. And 2 of them were just I mean, from a writer standpoint, y'all walk with me on this. From a writer standpoint, very well written.
Okay.
If you're writing a horribly timed joke.
Okay, got it.
If that makes sense.
Okay, yes, it does.
It was kind of clever. If you're into blue humor,
right?
That blue humor has to be reserved for the open mic, the dark, dusky comedy club room.
Yeah,
2 a.m.
No cell phones allowed.
When people came to hear that, you can't put that on the Twitters.
No,
and you can't put that on the Twitter. So, I didn't want to come off that I was defending him, but what I was defending was, he's the type of person. He's in an industry where he gets paid to push the envelope. He gets paid to cross the line. And how do you know? A lot of time when you're a creative, it's hard to know where the line is until you cross it.
Right.
And you're not gonna win every time.
Yeah.
But this was just bad timing.
But one could argue taste and common sense.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
one has to argue that
if you're what's the word I'm looking for? Ahead of the class in your field. What's that phrase that you're in the lead of your field or whatever? You're at the apex of the pyramid at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's head writer on, arguably the longest running sketch comedy show ever existed. He has the HBO joint, the HBO joint is kind of where you put that stuff after they flush it out and whatever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
right.
Yeah. So like he has all of that. He's not, the 7th banana in that gets 2 minutes, on Saturday Night Live. He's the guy that, makes the call.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So there's that type of sense that goes, all right, I know I should know by now at this point.
Yeah.
What's for everybody to see and what's for
right.
When I'm in the room with my compatriots and I go, yo, this one right here, I know I can't say this joint, but it is go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
even amongst your peers, right? Even regular people like us.
Yeah.
If we said, all right, we need to just write some jokes, right? We're gonna write 10. Everybody's gonna have a hand in it. Everybody's gonna be 3 apiece.
Mm-hmm.
We might share setups. We might add punchlines. We're gonna look at that and like 9 of them are gonna be hilarious to us.
Right.
And we know that they will not fly.
Yeah, you got to have that. This can't go anywhere cipher. Where it's like, listen, whatever you said, we know this ain't gonna go nowhere. But
your Instagram stories, no way, no sirs, not today.
No.
That's just looking for no.
Oh, the answer was no. Yes.
No comments.
So what happened? I'm hearing this all from y'all. So what happened? Did he delete his Twitter account? Like, what was the repercussion?
The whole page. Deleted the whole page. We went through the hack. Funny, haha, I was hacked, right? Which could work on any other day other than today.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, "Oh, that was crazy. Could you believe that those posts came out of my account, right?" Haha. And then people were like, "Today is the wrong day for you to have done that, sir." They start tagging HBO, Saturday Night Live. Why is this guy still
no, geez.
Yeah. So then he had to pull the whole page down. The whole page.
Enter sensitivity class training.
Oh, apology tour. Apology tour. And I mess with him. I'm acquaintance. He's
okay.
Yeah, I was like, not Michael J.
No, the training is coming. The training is coming.
Yeah.
The training is coming.
And Nick Cannon
will be
running it. Nick Cannon will be running.
It's gonna be him, Felicia Rashad. Who else is gonna be in it? It's gonna be a summer school.
Well, the baby said, "I'm not coming." He said, "I'm not coming." Yeah. The
baby. The baby will do it online. He'll do it online.
No, he's not coming. He said he's not coming at all.
Oh, he's not coming at all?
Nah.
Okay.
He said, "Damn that." We're gonna get to that too. All right, let's get some immediate fact checking.
Yeah. So about that, so I like Michael Che. I'm full disclosure. I think the show that he has on HBO is absolutely brilliant. I think it's really, really well done. Best bit, of course, is him and Jokes, where they trade jokes. Comedy gold, right? The thing that was kind of funny was that he tried to change it up and he tweeted, "Oh man, did you hear that junk about the baby? That's crazy. See y'all in church. I'll be there early." So he tried to parachute out of what he did, but it's not going to probably go well for him. I hope that it doesn't come with the cost of him being a head writer, because honestly, him and Jokes have been saving SNL for a good little minute with some really great writing that has pushed the envelope. So I really don't know where that goes, but I feel like Lorne Michaels will back his play, because I mean Lorne Michaels still keeps Pete Davidson around, and
I don't think.
And there's that.
I don't think he'll lose his job over it. But again, I'm telling you, fam, the sensitivity training is coming.
The train or the training?
Both. The sensitivity training is coming.
Yeah.
And they're gonna jump right on board, and I had to take a minute to reflect, and I see where.
How about this? I've been I got it. I'll be so good at predicting. How about this?
Okay.
If tomorrow is a live show, I don't know the schedule. This is off the top of my head.
A live show of what? Saturday Night Live?
Yes.
No, sir. Not till September. Maybe October.
Oh, they're off?
Oh, they've been off. Yeah, they don't come back till either. They tend not to come back till like either late September or early October.
I was gonna say perfect opportunity to
say something on the news. Oh yeah.
Take this right. Cold open. The cold open.
No, you know what? They actually give those opportunities out, because like I remember, speaking of Mr. Clarkson saying, Pete Davidson, when that time I think he was having like the whole Ariana Grande when he was with her, whatever. They gave him like a good 10 seconds to address it on the news. Like he had a little segment,
like
and he said a whole. He came out as Pete Davidson giving comments. Yeah. And they gave a little Pete Davidson commentary about something, and then he was like, and about Ariana, blah, 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 whatever he said, and like, respect our privacy, whatever the hell he said. But they gave him that. So I think there again, it would have probably been Che's opportunity to say it on the news. Maybe make fun of himself as a news story with the screen next to him, blah blah blah, and then said something sincere, written.
It would have to be. It would have to be an apology though, because the nature of it is so. The nature of it is so.
Yeah. Listen, them Twitters. I'm telling you, man. Twitter. I don't understand it. I don't understand the need to tweet the things that people gotta tweet, and it's killing them.
Wait a minute, somebody's going hard in the chat
about.
I think she. I don't know. Maybe they meant to say Che.
Okay.
We'll get a raise like Stephen A. and lesser charge, also known as Charlemagne. Oh. Basically saying
hilarious. Okay, I got it.
Basically saying he's protected. Word is protected.
Yeah. Yeah. Right, you got that Lauren Michaels cloak.
Yeah. Well, hey. So you heard about the baby though, right? So you know that situation?
I heard it from y'all. I was, I was listening to what y'all was talking about.
It's not really much to talk about.
I have to have expectations from someone who calls himself the baby.
Okay, thank you. Somebody other than me. I'm glad somebody other than me.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we expecting? Some type of the only profane thing I could expect from the baby is if you chop that word up and turn it back into profanity. Like, I don't expect anything profane. I'm not getting profound. I'm not getting my word of the day from the baby.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm sorry, because isn't it the baby? My apologies.
Yeah, yes. I can't.
You don't
want to confuse them because the other ones, he's a pretty cool guy.
I'm not getting. Yeah, so
strays. He probably catching all kind of strays.
I can't.
Man,
I'm not. Remember is a old Chappelle joke, and they said he said something like there was something crazy going on in the world, and they said and they went to Ja Rule.
Yeah, right.
And he's like, who is looking for Ja Rule? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not looking for the baby to tell me anything. And
I said this and I stand by it. Most of the people that were outraged about that don't listen to him nor know who he is.
Right. I couldn't tell you one song that I'm sure if I heard it, I've probably heard it before.
Oh,
but
no,
you have to attach it to him.
No,
yeah, but you have to attach it to him. You say that like
you know him.
I'm saying, but you'd have to tell me the song. I go, okay, I know that I've heard that song before, but I couldn't tell you a song that he sings.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the melody in my head. They all sound the same, actually, but
I couldn't tell you one song that he sings. So, and I'm not looking for his, social aspects on life or whatever. So it's
intellectual outlook.
No, it's just not.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Well, everybody's offended. So this is the question that I asked. Everything is toxic in theory.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is reason to be offended at. I can say 10 things and 10 different people will be offended at. So what's not toxic? Can you name something that's not toxic? Something or someone?
How about
this is going to take a while. This is
how
really
about the this I can't even say that. That's probably going to be toxic to somebody. Because I was going to say like, how if you've ever like like the smell of like baby lotion when you just like a fresh washed baby, like it's like, oh, the baby smells so fresh and just so pure. Like you never just wash a kid and like the smell of the baby oil and on a baby. Okay,
that's so like, babies are not toxic. Is that
like
what you're saying?
like a baby? You have to know about babies. Babies have a fresh type of scent to them. Like what I'm saying? Like and it's like, oh, this is like, oh man, like look at you. You don't know nothing. You're just here, just drooling, baby, and like you just and you know what I'm saying, like. But then like that could be triggering to somebody who doesn't bathe.
That would offend the couple who cannot have children.
No, or that, yeah. That's why I stopped myself because I'm like, you know what? Because then like Ashton Kutcher
there is nothing.
Like, you're triggering Mila Kunis all over again. Now she's
what do you mean? What do you mean a freshly washed baby? Right. What does that even mean?
Is that fresh to you? That's not what fresh is like in my world.
Why are you washing your baby anyway? Yes, exactly. What's point? There is nothing that is not toxic to somebody.
Yeah, I mean, it's out there, but I don't know what it is.
Kindergarten.
Well, kindergarten. Well, that's toxic to people who do homeschool or Montessori.
Yeah.
And I don't think my kids should learn that way.
Yeah, and bullies. There's no place for bullies anymore. Kindergarten bullies. There's no place for them. Where do they go? They can't go anywhere.
Right. How's my
Unfair.
child supposed to unleash his aggression?
Right.
He can't be around some punk ass kids.
Yeah.
It's not fair to us.
That's not how we raise them.
That's not how we raised them.
You know what I'm saying? 765, let's go 765-538-7461. Don't forget.
Throw the link up too, because that phone
this is a live show. Try to name something that ain't toxic.
Something that's not toxic.
Or that wouldn't offend someone. Try to name it. I challenge you. And while we're doing that, and thinking about that,
you got to ask. What you got to ask is somebody who was born after 1995.
Okay.
Because they have the list.
Yeah, they really do.
You know what I'm saying? They have the list. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a living list that it's a moving target, but they have that list.
And so I said this the other day too about Simone Biles. She's 24, 1996. So to your point, these are and I'm on her side. So I don't want to hear none of y'all tripping. But that is the generation you literally taught to have choices and options and be independent. We didn't get that. We didn't get choices.
And you know the funny thing is, I always say about this generation is that because we're raising them, right, for all intents and purposes, right? Like Simone could technically be your daughter, technically could be mine. You know what I'm saying? I made some really bad decisions back in the day. And like all we do to our kids is go, yo, you know, every parent says the same thing. I don't necessarily want you to have it like how I had it.
You were right. And so you go in the other direction.
You overcompensate. Yeah. Right. And this is the product of that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, it's okay to, and again, it is okay to take a break. It is okay to take care of your mental wellness and your mental health and all that. But then we in the same fact that we taught them this, these very same folk go, well, back in our day, you know what I'm saying? You muscle through, fam. But you just raised a kid who you know what I'm saying? Like, doesn't believe in that because of what you taught them. Because you didn't want to have it as bad as you, but now you like, oh man, because you're not performing tonight. Like, you can't have it both ways, you selfish.
We got the 14-year-old, right? He's a picky eater. I was like, picky eater? What is that?
I got one of them.
Only picky eater I know is you pick your food up and you eat the shit.
Yeah, like, I got one of them. Yep.
There was no choices.
Yep.
What y'all want for dinner tonight? What?
Yep.
What? Options? All right.
Yep.
Esdisha says, bunnies and rainbows. Bunnies and rainbows.
Well, for people with, okay, I'm gonna tell you. Can I go first? Who would have?
Yeah.
Okay, so people who have animal allergies.
Oh, there it is.
Right. And the colorblind or the visually impaired.
The colorblind, the visually impaired.
You know what I mean? I can't see the rainbow.
Oh, jeez. Yes, that's offensive.
That's offensive.
I'm offended.
I don't see color.
I don't
see color.
I'm offended at the rainbow is offensive to me, only because I grew up on it and now I can't use it because someone else took it. We can't even have the rainbow. Rainbows were cool when I was young. Now.
So wait. But see, now you about to get canceled. How come it's not cool? It's not cool. How come it's not cool?
It's not
How come it's not cool? How come it's not cool, fam? Go ahead and say it.
It's not for me anymore.
Okay.
Everything ain't for me. You know what I'm saying?
Rainbows can mean happiness.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
So
and gay is another word for happy. So
it is. Are you happy? Are you happy?
Huh? I sometimes, but you know what? I'm not all the time, so I'm triggered by the rainbow.
So I want you I want you to put the rainbow sticker on the back of your vehicle.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't like stickers. Stickers
offend me. Flags. Hang the flag over your door.
The flags trigger me.
Oh, the flags trigger. Okay,
yeah,
nice.
Flags
These are good counters.
I'm triggered by flags.
Oh, what was that?
Flags. I said flags. It was
easy.
Oh my goodness! No flags.
And look who's just been added to the sensitive training tour.
Wait a minute,
featuring Michael Shea.
Oh, Jesus! Flags, everybody!
Yes.
Flags.
He's on the train.
Flags.
All right, here we go.
Me, Michael Chase, Lisa Rashad.
Felicia Rashad and
We
John.
just all and John Watson.
The forgiveness tour. We said
The
we're
forgiveness-
sorry.
We're sorry, we don't mean it, Tor. I promise
Oh,
I don't mean this, Tor. Okay.
this is great. So here's my nerd moment for today. So Dr. Dixon Roman says that the biggest issue with cancel culture is that literally there's no, seriously.
I'm not gonna let you continue, fam.
Come on,
Dr. Dixon Roman. We
Yes.
just gonna gloss over that name.
That doesn't even sound real.
Oh, really
Dixon
good.
Roman.
It's
Or
literally
Roman.
That sounds like somebody Bart Simpson called into Mo's
literally
thing.
sitting in my dissertation. It's literally sitting in my dissertation.
Dixon Roman.
Dixon,
Is there a Dixon Roman? Is there a Dixon Roman here? We have Dixon Roman.
Oh, jeez.
No,
Nobody?
No one?
Has anybody seen Dixon Roman?
Sorry. The answer is, what is Dixon Roman?
Dixon Roman. So Dr. Dixon Roman says that the issue is that it's an argument versus two cultures. One culture was do it or else versus do it but why. And that's the reason why there's such an issue behind this whole idea of feelings and cancel culture. Things that need to be explained, things that need to be broadened out. I don't understand why I don't have a choice in the matter. I need maximum choices versus a culture that was like, you don't have any choices. The choice is do it or else. And everyone very much so understood what or else meant.
Well, I'm kind of stuck in those worlds right now, and I'm having issue with the 14-year-old, the teenager. And the issue is I try now to over-explain with everything because nothing was ever explained.
Right.
And so I know what that feels like. So I'm like, well, let me approach it a little different. And da-da-da. But even with the over-explanation, the young, underdeveloped mind, logic and reason has not kicked in yet. So even with the over-explanation, you're wasting your breath, fam.
Well, not necessarily.
Wasting your breath.
I'll give you a story. We traveled a few weeks back. Remember, I was out a couple weeks ago, right? And you know, my daughter is I don't know what that was. My daughter is
on the phone. Oh, okay.
I mean, my daughter is 18, right? So you know, when you're an 18-year-old, you're not a minor. You have to travel with identification, right? When you fly. And we literally are about to leave out for the airport. And before I picked her up, I was like, yo, you got your wallet? Yeah, I got it. As we're leaving, she's like, hey, I don't really need my ID, right? I was like, why you say that? Oh, because I left it at the, the other house. I'm like, fam, we about to go to the airport. You can't get on the plane without your ID. I started losing it. I'm like, I asked about long story short, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, it all came out in that moment because I'm like, yo, you about to miss this flight, blah, blah, blah. Had to meet her mom to the medium point, bring the wallet, blah, 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 so we can go. Cool. Made the flight. I'm rushing the whole thing. We made it. And I'm like angry driving the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? And then I sat and thought about it. I was like, yo, she don't fly like that. She doesn't travel like that, like I do. Right? I said, so think about what you just did. You got to explain that out, or else you just use wilding because she forgot ID. So I was like, all right, the reason why, after we sat down at the terminal, I'm like, listen, the reason why I was in a huff is because you're of a certain age now where you got to move with your ID. You can't just take it for granted that you're with me and I can just tell people, oh, you can believe me because I say she's 18. You got to believe me. I'm like, you have to have your identification with you when you travel. I laid it all out. I said, you never know. There could have been traffic. The check-in line could have been long. Whatever. There's all these other things that and I fly a lot and I see all of this, which is why I'm allowing for the fact that we might miss this flight because of what you just did. So don't just think I was tripping to be tripping. Right. But I explained it out like, listen, this is why, because you're unlearned in this area. So you gotta don't be like, you said it and it went over his head. They absorb it. They may not look like they absorb it, you know what I'm saying? So they absorb it, you know what I'm saying? Right. And it's good that you explain stuff out.
So here's a good point. Chrissy B talking. She said, I think it's better to, and this is exactly what you did. I think it's better to explain when there's no discipline involved, like during a conversation or a movie. Sometimes kids need to be confused and left alone with their thoughts. So once the situation calms down and she has time on her own to think about it, I can see that. Yeah. But also another point that I run into, another challenge, if you will, office speak, is so the 13-year-old is a girl, and it's like explanation, right? Where I didn't get it, so I do it now because I didn't get it, and we got yelled at. So now I don't yell. Right? When I was coming up, we got yelled at. So now I'm like, I remember what that felt like. That didn't work.
Right.
So let me try a different way. So now it's like, I be like, yo, come on, man. What was you thinking? Why are you yelling? I be like,
Yo,
that is not yelling. What? You don't even know what yelling. Are you kidding me?
Right.
Did you make the universal sign for choking your child? Well, a couple of modulations. You
I
know,
was like,
I was like, it's gonna be me, Lamont, Felicia, Michael Che.
I'll be like, are you kidding me? That's yelling to you?
Yeah.
Are you emo kids? Like,
so what I've now had to understand is that because I have one of my really good friends that deals with that as well, where he has a daughter and anything that he says is yelling. So he literally writes his thoughts down and gives it to her.
I know
you're not, and I know you're not doing that.
I'm not
I know you're not doing that. And I was like, so that's extremely.
I'll whisper before I do that. I'll be like, what the fuck are you doing?
But you know what? I have a question.
Oh, see, but you cursed. And now,
why are you yelling?
No.
Yeah.
Why were you yelling just then, Lamont?
Yeah.
That's
ridiculous.
See, when you whisper aggressive like that, it makes me feel a certain kind of way.
I feel some kind of way. And
once again, it's all these choices. And I think that's why it's so difficult for us, because we're proud of the things that we've achieved through the process that we went through.
And they so bold too. They bold. They be like, we learned in class that feelings matter. And if you don't get your feelings matter, head ass out of here.
When she gets older, and she dates a young man or whatever, and they be like, hey, baby girl, come in. She'd be like, listen, you can't whisper at me like that, man. Because back in the day, I used to get whispered at a lot.
You used to get whispered at.
I don't deal well with whispering. I don't deal well with whispering. What you're not gonna do. You're not going to whisper at me, man. You're not going to whisper at me.
You're not going to lower your voice at me. That's what.
Right. Oh God! I'm gonna need for you to raise your tone a little bit. I'm not gonna have you over here whispering at me.
Why are you so aggressive?
Right.
Oh, that's hilarious.
That's funny. My daddy doesn't even whisper.
Right. I'm gonna need you to up your tone a little bit.
Oh, you gonna raise your voice in here?
Right.
You know what I mean?
You're not gonna be sitting here low talking me, fam. I'm gonna tell you that now.
All right, let's go back.
Is water not toxic?
Water.
Did I win with water? Water not being toxic?
It depends on if you live in Flint.
I'm about to say, if you live in Clinton, then you're triggered. Somebody said, I think Haynes said, is sorbet toxic? Well, if I got sensitive teeth, I'm triggered by all cold food.
I had to suspend myself for the Flint comment.
So. Okay, yeah. Lamont
called a timeout on himself.
That was a time. So sometimes you don't know where the line is.
No, my bad. Not timeout.
You don't know where the line is until you cross it. You know what I'm saying? Somebody Haynes said the library. Well,
what if I can't read?
Right, if I'm illiterate,
you read. Yeah. That's offensive. I would find
very offensive.
I saw one good one. I
have an aversion to the Dewey Decimal System. You know what I'm saying?
Kev on stage. That's a good one. That's a good one. Kev on stage is not toxic.
Am I not hip? What's Kev on stage?
You don't know who Kev on stage is? Oh yeah, right.
Christian. He's kind of borderline Christian. I mean, but he does make fun of certain people, and people may take offense.
But it's so light. Yeah. It's so light though. He's not
malicious
He's not malicious in any way. Yeah. His humor is so easy to digest. He's funny. It's so easy to digest. That might be runner up because Kev on stage is the only thing that's.
He's a comedian.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So water
still
gets a no vote.
No, water gets a no vote because
there's too many waters out there too. Like how come I got a certain kind of water I like. You know what I'm saying? How you?
And what's your pH balance? I mean, what's your pH?
What's your pH balance? What is great about is that it's inclusive.
Nah, man. You got them Aquafina people out there. I can't mess with Aquafina people. Yeah. That's just weird to me.
spring water and the filtered water, that it should leave a bad taste sometimes. It tastes like,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes
water. You ever
that
drink
Poland Springs, I don't know where where is Poland Springs?
Yeah,
Why have to drink that water? Like,
probably somewhere racist.
Then there is Deer Park, which actually tastes like it has actual deer in it.
Right. See, there you go. And then all of a sudden now be worrying about with the bottling. You know what I'm saying? Like, where are those bottles? What are you doing with those bottles, fam? Like, I don't. Nah, water's no good.
Toxic. Literally toxic.
Cancel water. Cancel it. Cancel water.
So we're stuck with Kev on stage, Wayne Brady.
No, I'm looking.
Wait a minute. What you're not gonna do? Yeah, no, about America's treasure. Wayne Brady.
What
you're not gonna do?
Oh, wait a minute. We're going to people now. So wait a minute. There's a tie. There is a tie. Kev on stage, Tabitha Brown. I'll allow it. I don't know anyone who could or would have a problem with Tabitha Brown. No one. I'll wait. Yeah, I think that might be it. It's a toss up between Kev on stage and Tabitha Brown.
Google Tabitha Brown.
Because that's your business. You know that because that's your business with the recipes and the sweet voice and everything. She make everything sound so delicious. She got the vegan recipes, and I do it this way, but you can do it however you want because that's your business.
She's Paula Deen without the racism. And
even nowhere near Paula Deen. Don't even how dare you? That was toxic.
With less butter.
Yeah, no, how dare you? No way.
Butter and less racist.
Let me see. Sorbet is pointless. That's hilarious. It really is, because what is it?
No, sorbet is delicious.
What is sorbet?
First of all, it's like an icy. You know what I'm saying? It's like a smoother.
Is it ice water or ice cream?
No, it's not ice cream. It's like an icy, like an Italian ice, but just smoother. You know what I'm saying? It's for the dairy, the lactose intolerant folks. Please don't take sorbet away from me.
Where's the flavoring come from? It comes from a cream of sorts, right?
No. It's like, an icy don't come from
sorbet has cream in it. That's what makes it creamy.
I don't think all sorbets have cream in it.
You talking about Italian ice? Italian ice and sorbet.
Sorbet. Well, some sorbets aren't necessarily dairy based because I can get down with sorbets. I can't get down with ice cream. So there's that.
I had a sorbet once, and I was like, "Oh, why are you hurt?"
Oh, okay.
Sorbet. Okay, and that's it, ladies and gentlemen.
I was say after we were done, she was a sorbet.
She was a sorbet, and there it is. That's the show for the night.
Oh.
On behalf of everybody that made it possible, all the first timers, welcome. This is kind of, what you get. Who gives a damn? But welcome. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you, Mr. Clarkson, our executive producer, working on his
Monday's the big day.
Monday, the dissertation day.
Dr. Clarkson's Corner. Dr. Clarkson's Corner.
Dr. Clarkson's Corner, along with featuring Dixon Roman, ladies and gentlemen.
Dixon
Roman. All right.
Hey, next week we gotta talk about what you call F Boy Island.
Oh, F Boy Island. Yeah, it's a show. It's good. It's a review. John reviews the show F Boy Island.
I gotta review F Boy Island, fam.
You want to be here for that. If you saw Fast Nines, the review, you gotta be here for John reviews F Boy Island.
Yes. That's your teaser. That's your teaser for next week.
That's your teaser. Where are we looking for?
Passing out these teasers. Teasers.
All right. Our New York Bureau Chief, John Watson.
Yes, sir.
All right, look here, y'all. That's it, man. That's the show. Yeah, right. Tabitha Brown. Get out of here. Hey, man, let's do this real quick. 50-50 raffle next week. Hopefully we'll have some money. The pot got to get past 75, and it's not there. But for you newcomers, Cash App, Let's Go Live Show, $5 a slot. Here's what it looks like. Okay, now hold on. The screen there. Let me go to the money wheel. So you'll have an understanding. We do a 50-50 raffle every Friday when the pot is right. And we give away money live on the show. At the end of the show, one time we ran up to $800. Gave away $400 live on the air. So it's a real situation. The wheel is loading right now. But anyway, Cash App, $5 a slot. Say how many slots you want. Or if you just want to put money in the kitty, we'll do that. Monday, we're here at 8 o'clock. Instagram. Here it is. It's a live show. Don't trip. LGL_ all fun and games, man. Follow that page. Hit the thumbs up on this one. Turn the notifications on. All of that. Monday, Wednesday, 8 p.m. Friday at 6. Let's go live. Join the team. Be a part of the whole movement right here. I appreciate everybody coming through. And that's it, man. Have a safe weekend. I see ya. I'm going to be at Nottingham's tonight. There's a comedy situation at Nottingham's in Columbia, Maryland tonight. Come on through if you're local. If you're not, I'll catch you on the next go round.
I don't care if it is a closet. You still looking mad efficient.